Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today is my haul video for June, and I've got a lot of things to show you today, so I may not spend too much time on each title, but the first thing I'm going to show you is some releases from Imprint and ViaVision Entertainment, and I'd like to thank Imprint and ViaVision for sending these over. These are amazing releases, as I've talked about in previous videos, and the first one I'm going to show here is the Queen of Spades. These releases come in these beautiful boxes. There's the back of that, and you can see all the extra features that are listed there. They also have the spine number, which I really like, as well as the year of the movie, which is really good. And this is, again, Queen of Spades. I'm going to read a little bit of the back. An army officer has become obsessed with playing cards, convinced that an elderly countess possesses the secret to winning every game. The young officer's obsession leads him into a satanic world of madness, mayhem, and murder, where death is only the beginning. So again, this movie is from 1949. I'll just open this up too so you can see the beautiful artwork on this. So well done. And then on the inside, of course, you can see also beautifully done from Imprint. So this is available on the Imprint website. I'm going to put that link in the description also, so if you want to look into some more details about it, or look at any of the extra features, you can check that out on the website. Next up, I have another film from Imprint, The Man Who Haunted Himself. Again, beautiful artwork here from Imprint. This is Roger Moore, and there's the back of that one. You can see also the list of extra features here on the back, which is simply amazing. This one is spine number 318, and it's a film from 1970, The Man Who Haunted Himself. Also, look at that too. Look at the beautiful artwork on the front of that. This is, can a man be in two places at once? It's a bewildering question that bedevils Harold Pellman when he recovers from a near-fatal car accident, an accident which has strange undertones. And again, I'll just open this up so you can check it out on the inside. There's a little booklet on the inside also, and there's the inside of that one. This one has some extra features on it. It's got an audio commentary by Roger Moore, which is great, and uncredited writer-producer Brian Forbes, and another audio commentary by author, film historians Jonathan Rigby and Kevin Lyons. The Man Who Became a Friend, biographer, talent agent Gareth Owen on Sir Roger Moore. Again, these are from 2024. I love it when a release like this has some current new extra features from the year. The Men Who Were Haunted interview featurette with actor Freddie Jones and production crew. Alfred Hitchcock presents The Case of Mr. Pelham, an episode of the series based on the original short story. So lots of extra features in this one. Another amazing release from Imprint. Next up, I have a film called Catacombs right there, and there's the back of that one with extra features listed here. This would be spine number 317. It's a movie from 1965. Open this one up as well, and you can kind of see the cover of that one. It looks amazing. There's the back of that, and then also the inside too. Really, really well done. And finally, from Imprint and ViaVision Entertainment, this is a box set that is amazing. I've shown some of the box sets on my channel before from Imprint, and Imprint does such a great job with the box sets. And this would be the Uninvited and the Unseen box set. And you can see on the side the spine numbers there, and on the back this is a description of the movies inside. They call them the haunted shores, these stretches of Devonshire and Cornwall and Ireland which rear up against the westward ocean. Mists gather here, and sea fog and eerie stories. So this is really great. Also, something that I removed from the back to show the artwork, but there's also a list of the extra features, and I'll just hold these up here. So if you want to pause the screen, you can read these extra features. Again, this would be on the website also. This is a card that I keep, and I put it in the box. And I'm going to show each of these releases as well. First, we have the Unseen, which again, love the artwork on these. And this also, you'll see the individual spine numbers, of course, as well as the year of the film from 1945. There's the back of that one with the extra features there. In the Unseen, widower David Fielding has long been suspected of bringing about his wife's death. It helps not at all when a series of murders coincide with Fielding's move into a new neighborhood. Elizabeth, the governess to Fielding's children, takes it upon herself to either clear her boss's name or prove him to be a murderer. This also has an audio commentary on it as well. Also in the box, we have The Uninvited, which again, I just love the artwork on these. I know I've said that before, but there's the extra features also too listed on the back. In The Uninvited, seeking respite from the bustle of London life, a writer and his sister move into a neglected clifftop mansion and set about making it their home. However, it isn't long before an unnerving presence makes itself felt. And lots of extra features on this, video essays, interviews with one of my favorite critics, Imogen Sarah Smith from 2024, 2 original radio adaptations starring Ray Milland, and there's the inside of that one. Very haunting also on the inside. And again, from 1944, spine number 313. And what a beautiful job from Imprint and Viavision Entertainment on these box sets. So hope you like those. Again, I'm going to list the website in the description below so you can check out in more detail these specific releases as well as everything that Imprint and Viavision have. Next up, I want to thank MVD Entertainment and Radiance for sending some films over, and this first one is an MVD Entertainment release called Homework, which I have not seen, starring Joan Collins. Looks really interesting and also has some extra features, and I'll just leave this up too so you can read the extra features on the back here. This is a film from 1982, and again, looks like more of a kind of a coming-of-age film, but again, have not seen that. I'm going to also put a link to MVD Entertainment as well as Radiance in the description below too, so if you want to look into more details about this movie, you can do that. Also, from Radiance, these Radiance releases are simply amazing. Highly recommend them. This one is called Sympathy for the Underdog, and there's the front of that. And as I've mentioned before in other videos too, it comes with this little description here on the side, which can be removed. I just leave it in here. I like the little description here on the side, but you can remove this and put it on the inside if you like. There's the back of that one. This film is from 1971. And I'll just read a little bit of the description here. Returning from a 10-year prison sentence, former gang leader finds that his turf has been taken over by his former enemy, now a large crime syndicate. So that's the basic plot of the movie. And also open this up too, and you can see Radiance does a great job with these releases and includes a booklet. So if you really want to get into the release, you've got a lot of extra details in there. These are Blu-rays, and they do have a spine number on the side too, so you can see the number of the release, which I like, especially if you like to sort your films in spine number order. And finally from Radiance, the Bandits of Orgo Solo, which is right here, beautifully done. There's the back of that one. This film is from 1961, and I'll read a little bit of the front here too. A Sardinian peasant is suspected of murder following an encounter with bandits. In order to survive, he has no option but to turn to banditry himself, and that's the basic plot of the film. And on the inside, of course, you can see the release with some beautiful artwork and a booklet. So thanks again to MVD Entertainment and Radiance for sending those over, and I will put a link in the description below so you can check out those releases and really get into the details on those. Now I'm going to show you a couple things I picked up from Orbit. I placed my second Orbit order, and this is one that I was really looking forward to. I was actually on the email waiting list for this particular set, and that is the Aki Kaurismäki collection, which has most, if not all, of his movies on here. This is a Region B set on Blu-ray, but I got on the waiting list for this one. I'm so happy I picked it up. It looks like it's been selling out with a lot of people interested in Aki Kaurismäki lately. But I first got interested in Kaurismäki on the Criterion channel watching the movie Le Havre from 2011. But you can see here too, and I'll hold this up a little bit longer so you can pause the screen and see how many of the films here are represented. But I'm really excited about diving into this set. I might do maybe a more detailed unboxing as soon as I start watching more of the films. But I'm so impressed with Kaurismäki. I love it when I find a new director that I can connect with. I love his deadpan comedy approach, his very simple style, very poetic style as well. And there's so many things I could say about Kaurismäki, but I'm very excited with this set. Again, it's a Region B set, so if you have a region-free player, you'll be able to play this, and I think it's still available. You might have to be on the waiting list for it, but I'm really excited to pick that up. Also, I was looking forward to this film. This is also a Region B release, starring Carole Lombard, and it's John Barrymore in 20th Century. This is an indicator release that I did not have. and really wanted to pick it up, was really interested. I was interested in some John Barrymore films, and so this is one that I did not have. Also from Orbit, I picked up a copy of Shiva Baby, which is a movie from 2020 that I recently saw online. This movie was sold out for quite a while too, but I really enjoyed it. Very funny, very creative and interesting. Most of the action takes place at a Shiva, and very creative and very quiet little film. This one also has an audio commentary with the writer-director Emma Seligman, and cast Q&A with Seligman, Rachel Sennett, and moderator Rachel Handler. So this has some extras in it as well. I also picked up some films from Amazon, and I've been reading the David Sedaris Diaries, and he mentioned this film, and I thought it sounded really interesting. There's a Warner Archive release of it. Sidney Poitier and Shelley Winters in A Patch of Blue, and this is a DVD, but it does have a feature-length commentary by the director as well. So I'm looking forward to this. Haven't seen it, but he was mentioning the movie in the diaries, and I thought it sounded really interesting. I've talked about this one on the vlog. My wife and I have been watching a lot of the Universal Monsters channel on Roku TV, and this was one of the first ones we saw, Curse of the Undead. This is a Kino Lorber release, a movie from 1959, and it's basically a vampire western, if you can believe that, and we really enjoyed it. It was one of the first movies we saw on the Universal Monsters channel. If you have Roku TV, also highly recommend that. We've been really enjoying that. We just put it on. It's nice to have it on, even though even though it's summertime here now too. It's fun to watch some Universal horror. Also talked about this one on the vlog. This is one of the reasons we picked up Netflix is for this documentary, Remembering Gene Wilder, which is one of my favorite documentaries from the year, maybe one of my favorite films from the year also. And it really goes over Gene Wilder's career, lots of interviews with people that knew him and his whole process of writing, acting, etc. His collaboration with Mel Brooks and Richard Pryor, for example. This one also has some bonus interviews with Mel Brooks, Harry Connick Jr., Burton Gilliam, Carol Kane, Ben Mankiewicz, Peter Ostrom, Karen Wilder, and Alan Zweibel. Highly recommend this one if you like documentaries and if you're a fan of Gene Wilder. There's so much insight into his personality, into the way he works as a writer and an actor. I really love this one. And finally, I've been talking so much about the films of Mike Nichols, and I was looking for one Meryl Streep, Jack Nicholson film, which is a Mike Nichols film called Heartburn, and the only place I could find it is on this collection of Meryl Streep films. I already have Defending Your Life, and I've seen the others, but I didn't have this one. Really wanted a copy of Heartburn, which I think is one of Mike Nichols' good films, or one of his best films. Of course, Mike Nichols doing The Graduate and Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf, among other films. But I've seen the Bridges of Madison County, and The Hours. Didn't have that. So I thought I should pick this up. It was at a really good price, and I got a copy of Heartburn there. So thanks so much for watching today. If you like this video, click on like, and if this happens to be your first video on the channel, please consider subscribing. That would be awesome. I sincerely hope that everyone is safe and well, and I'll talk to you soon.